Okay, so after the purple butt, I thought we would try one more. The purple butt wasn't hot enough to ruin my sense of taste for the evening, so I've really been excited to do this. I've been waiting a year to try one of these. Last year, my friend Chris on the hot pepper sent me some seeds for Bahamas goat pepper. He posted his usual fantastic photography in his grow log, and I was amazed how pretty these peppers were. Um, he sent me some seeds, and sure enough, they came out just as beautiful. Very spiky, mean looking, as mean as a peach looking pod can be. Uh, you can see, and then the neat thing, all 10 pods that I picked basically look identical. Every single one, same spiky, bonnety, mean looking spikes. Really cool. Um, I've heard these taste really nice. I'm looking forward to tasting them for the first time. Um, So this is also the first thing for my garden. Probably be another 3 or 4 days before I get anything else. So it's kind of neat that one of the ones I was looking forward to the most came up first. So let's slice this open and give it a try. So how do I cut this? Probably right there. Ooh, very pretty inside. Very white. Smells, actually smells kind of peachy, flowery. Very cool looking. But oh wow, actually got some good focus on there. I guess because it's big enough. It's a pretty nice sized pod. Um, so, glad I'm not a surgeon. Poor person would be shaken. So, anyway, this is, oh, let's focus in there. This is the goat pepper, Bahamas goat pepper. Definitely want to save these seeds, so pull out some of these, and then we'll try it. This has I haven't actually heard. I've seen one other review of this, but it was more of a just it tasted good. I don't remember exactly what they said as far as flavor. So this is going to be very fun. Um, such a pretty pot. I hate to eat it. The rest of these are going to go into the dehydrator. But okay, so we're ready, and let me see if I can. There, now that the seed pod is gone, see if it'll focus. Yeah, but it's really cool inside, light white, and a nice rich peach color on the back. So let's get to it. Switch to here. There we go. Okay, let's see what this is like. You taste some habanero-y flavor. They're very sweet aftertaste. I was thinking it was going to be more Scotch bonnety because of the shape, but it actually tastes a little bit more habanero than Scotch bonnet. Very cool texture. Kind of has characteristics of both a thin skin and a thick skin. Like that last bite, you could feel the skin was kind of plasticky, but it was nice and velvety. Really strange. Probably because it's folded and folded on top of itself for this bonnet. So you get a nice variation of the habanero taste has kind of gone away. As I guess as my taste is stabilized. It's it's nice flavor. It's kind of a, I keep using the flavor of the grape flavor. I like a green grape kind of. Here we got the habanero flavor a little more. But very subtle. Definitely tasty. Um, Still a little chemically capsicum or capsaicin flavor. So it's not the easiest to eat, but it's not overpowering to where it's not enjoyable. As you can see, I'm already eating the whole thing here. Very interesting. Oh, the top has actually got some heat. See right there, it's got some good placenta. If it'll focus. I can actually see some good oil. Okay, let's see what happens. Give the flavor like a bee. Um, Definitely not as easier to eat, not as easy to eat as like the white 7 or the purple butt, but it's definitely hotter. So that accounts. That capsaicin going to alter the flavor a little bit. We've got a nice burn on the side of the tongue. I can feel some sweat. Good heat ratio. Still taste it, but it's not overpowering. It'll be interesting to see how my 100-degree weather, once I start tasting more of my peppers, how much the 100-degree weather these have been growing in have made a difference. Good stinging burn. Not painful. Nothing on the throat. Sides of the tongue, like a tattoo. Don't have any, but what I would imagine a tattoo would feel like. Nice. Interesting. Just on the tongue. Sides. Top. Nowhere else. This one's interesting too because almost like the white 7. One of the things I never said about that one, even though it wasn't very hot, it kept making me kind of cough because the vapors go down and catch your nose or catch your throat and make you cough. This one I keep getting a little, every time I swallow, I can feel the oil going down the throat. Whew, nice stingy burn. This is a good heat level. Much hotter than the purple bud and the white 7. But not uncomfortable. Just a fun burn. If that's, some people out there can't imagine a burn being fun. Any kind of burn being fun, but this is just almost like a perfect heat. Good flavor, and just absolutely gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous pods. You can see why Chris liked these so much. The rest of these are going to go into mixing some powder. And if I get a second harvest, probably make some sauce out of them. Still got a decent burn. I'm impressed. I've noticed some of these milder peppers, when I eat a 7 or even like the Douglas scorpions, they hit hard. You're in pain, can't think, but then the pain just, and then it's gone. I mean, you don't have tingling, you don't have anything. Maybe you go numb. That's why. But with these, they're not hot enough to where you go numb, or they last. They're a little more persistent. And these things will carry on 20-30 minutes. You'll still have a nice tingle on your lips, tingle on your tongue. Nothing uncomfortable, but just a little something to remind you had a pepper. Man, these are really cool. I can see growing several of these next year. They're just so cool looking. I'd love to give a bag of these to my neighbors or a bag of these to friends, and they'd think they're the coolest thing. I can't say enough about these. Flavor's nice, heat's great. Whew, yeah, got some nose running now. Okay, well this is definitely a win-win, man. We've been reviewing some really good peppers. It seems like this season I've found a lot more tasty ones than last season, but that's because I kind of picked the ones for this year. So, okay, well thanks for watching. Bahamas goat pepper, very cool, awesome. Thanks, bye-bye.